Yay, my book is officially a series, and I definitely want to make sure on my Amazon.com book page that people can easily see books 1 and 2 and eventually 3 and 4. But how do I get that to show up on the thing? All right, today I'm going to go over how to add a series for your book on your Amazon KDP dashboard. Stay tuned. Hi, I'm MK Williams. I'm an author and independent publisher. I love sharing my insights about all things self-publishing with you. Before I get into the details of today's video, please don't forget to hit subscribe. That way you can be here every week as I release new videos all about self-publishing, making a career to being an author, and now being a mompreneur. So you may have heard that having a series of books is more lucrative as an author than a standalone, and why would that be? Well, if someone liked your first book, they're probably going to like the second or third or fourth. This is certainly the case for fiction. Depending on how you've serialized your books for nonfiction, this could work too. If every book in the nonfiction series builds on the previous, then you're good. If you have 10 different versions of your book in one series for accountants, doctors, lawyers, etc., well, then maybe the reader will only be interested in one of those books. So in that case, maybe the series isn't as lucrative, but in general terms, having a series of books is more lucrative for you as an author than just having a bunch of standalones. Now, you as the author have a lot of control over how you promote the series within the book. Clearly mark that your book is a series, the first chapter of the next book to the end of that previous book, etc. But when it comes to the biggest place where people will look, you will see more sales in the series if the reader can easily find the rest of the books in the series on your Amazon.com book page. So you really want to be clear with them which book it is in the series as well. So book 1, here's book 2, 3, and 4, right? You want to make it super easy to say this book is in a series. This is the first, this is the second. You can go ahead and buy them all right now, right? So for my books on Google Play and Apple, the system automatically created a series page for me, which is awesome. Amazon used to automatically create series pages, but it isn't automatic anymore. So I had scripted and recorded a video of this for you last year, like 2020, when I was releasing the second book in the Project Collusion series. It was all done. It was recorded. I was ready to publish it. And then I'm not even kidding you, the next week before I was about to publish it, Amazon changed the process again. And I've been frustrated with that for a year, clearly. But I'm adding a new series, so I can finally show you this new process in today's tutorial. So let's get right into it, and you can see exactly how to add this from your KDP dashboard. Okay, folks, so we're starting here today back at our dashboard, our bookshelf for Kindle Direct Publishing, Amazon KDP, to be able to add a series. Now, when I did the upload video for the Alpha Nina, as you could see, I could set up the series within that book setup, right? So if I was adding the first in a series, or hey, I know this is going to be a series, or hey, I've already got 3 other books in this series, a series is set up, I'm going to go ahead and assign it to that series in that process. That is a much easier way to do it, and this is something that was added in late 2020, which made it much smoother. But for any of you watching who are just figuring out that you can do this, you have a bunch of books already, or you already went through the upload process and you didn't click on that for whatever reason. For me, when I wrote the Infinite, I knew it was going to be part of a series, but I didn't have the second book ready. I didn't know when it was going to be ready, so I did not assign a series at that time. So today I'm going to be assigning a series to both the Infinite and the Alpha Nina as part of the Feminina series. So I could have done this when I did the Alpha Nina setup, but I'm going to be going through the actual base way to do it today, just so you can see from start to finish. So right now I'm on my dashboard, and right here below creating a new title, I can create and manage a series. So I'm going to go ahead and click Add Series right now. Okay, so the series title is Feminina. The Feminina series, okay. Ordered, so I want this ordered. I want this to show 1, 2, 3. Now it is actually going to take the books in the series and make this nice little graphic for me, which is super helpful. All right, and I'm going to add my description here. Now I can change this description, I can format it, so it's nice to know that I can optimize this over time. And Amazon's even saying this is optional. Anytime that Amazon's giving you a chance to put information in, I recommend you put information in. It's going to help people find it. Okay, so I'm going to submit these updates. Right. Cool. Be published. Okay, so now I need to say what's in the series. Let's go ahead and add some titles to it. Okay, we have the Infinite. Yes. Infinite is book 1 in this series. Title information is correct. What's interesting is that whenever they show this in the series, everything's lowercase, so that is fine with me. I'm not going to go ahead and get fussy over it. It's correct. It's just not in capitalization, so that's fine. Confirm and continue. Okay. Series has been updated. I added the first book to it. Now they're saying it could take some time to show, and then I'm going to also add another title to it. So let's go ahead and add another existing title, which is the Alpha Nina. Main content. So it's giving me the chance if I wanted to say there's a prequel, there's a short story, etc. I'm not doing that right now. I do have some ideas for some side stories I could be doing for this series, so I may do that later. But right now I'm adding a main book to the series. So Alpha Nina, yes, is book 2 in the Feminina series. This is correct. Confirm and continue. Okay, done. Okay, so pending approval. Boom. And that's how it is right now because I literally just uploaded it. All right, so that is good to go. I am happy with that. Boom, I can view existing series, view titles in a series. So yeah, you can see here, I can now go click on that. So book is in the Feminina series, the Project Collusion series, Author Your Ambition series. I can go and do that. Yep, there we go. Now what's going to be nice is that when I do go to the infinite all the way over here, it will eventually show up as part of a series down here. I'll actually show you for my Project Collusion series what that looks like and why it's a benefit to have, especially with the first in series book. So right now, Nail Biters, it's the first in the Project Collusion series. So it actually shows this. It says, hey, here's book 1, here's book 2. You should go check it out. It's also really nice to have for my Author Your Ambition series, where I have 4 books because that's 1 book. Oh, wow, there's all these other books in this series. So Amazon's automatically going to show that for me. And when I just go to the series page, the product page, it says, hey, 4-book series, and it's going to show people everything. So this is where I'm hoping people will say, great, buy. And same thing with, the Project Collusion series. I would love it if people just went here and said, that sounds fun, buy, to make sure that they're getting that. So it'll be exciting when that shows up for the Feminina series as well. Okay, and I obviously, submitted for the series earlier, and now as you can see, if you go to the Alpha Nina, if you scroll down just a little bit, books in this series, showing number 1, the Infinite, and now it's showing the Alpha Nina. So as I add books to the series, they will all show up here. So if somebody comes to this page first and they say, oh, that sounds really interesting, they say, oh, wait, this is a second book. I don't want to start a series till I read the first book. They can easily find it. Same thing if they read the description for the Infinite, they say, that sounds good, cool, I'm just going to buy the whole series. I need a series because I'm going on vacation or whatever reason. So it's really nice that they do that. And then if you click on the series page, it will show you the books in order, which is really nice. They make it easy to just boop, buy with 1 click, pre-order with 1 click, super easy. All right, and that's how you do it. Okay, and that's it. It's super easy, right? So again, now anybody who goes to Amazon.com for the Infinite or the Alpha Nina is going to be able to easily find the other books in the series. And as I add books 3 and 4, they're going to show up there as well. Again, it makes it easy for that next purchase to be made, for the reader to say, hey, I want to finish the series, or hey, I'm glad I saw this. I don't want to start with the second book in the series. I always want to start with the first book in the series. It's super helpful. All right, what other questions do you have about optimizing your book's listing on Amazon or navigating your KDP dashboard? Let me know in the comments below and I can make some new tutorials for you, okay? If you found this information helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to hit subscribe. That lets YouTube know that you're getting value from this information and can get it in front of other authors like us. Now you can get back to writing your book.